Good morning, afternoon or evening truckers, it's MusicTechnician here and I'm back in American Truck Simulator and we're going to do our second job. But first I've got an email and it's from the Peterbilt company, the dealer in Bakersfield. We are a certified retailer of Peterbilt trucks. Ooh, so come and visit us. So that's sort of our first discovered truck dealership. You can discover others by going past them in the game. But as I say, we're going to need, I think, about $120,000. So we might get a loan from the bank at some point. But let's continue with our next job. Of course, the only jobs we can do at the moment, because we don't have our own truck, is the quick jobs. So let's have a look at what quick jobs we have. So I always saw it by price per distance, as I said before. This is 12.46. It's a nice little journey, but again, that's to somewhere we've been. We want to try and go to somewhere we haven't been, and we haven't been to there. So that's from Barstow to Fresno, from the rail export, and it's driving a Peterbilt. Ooh, stand-up sleeper. So we'll take that job. We'll take that job. Here we are. So I'm in this nice Peterbilt, and why is it revving up so much? I don't know. Just pressed my pedals again and it kind of stopped, so that's fine. Let's have a look at our cargo. So it's like a double container thingy. That's alright, that's not too bad. Right, so let's go, shall we? In fact, let's look at the map and see what discoverables we could discover along the way. Now, we haven't discovered a lot, so there might be something in Bakersfield. Is there anything in Bakersfield? No, because I think we have the Peterbilt dealer unlocked anyway from that email we had. And we come up here, and we're going to be going past an unlockable anyway, so that's fine. We'll just follow the sat nav and trust where it says, and it helps if I go into drive when I start off. Right. So we're at the rail export at the moment. We're going to be turning to the right. And we'll see what this car's doing. I probably have right of way, but I'm going to let this car go past first. And we'll turn. Now, for some reason, I think my view has changed in American Truck Simulator, because I can no longer see these mirrors, which I like to be able to see them. So let me just change that quickly. And I think... Oh. That's probably what changed. So I think probably what changed was my seat positioning. So now I seem to be able to see everything correctly. Oh, we need to stop here. I'm just trying to make sure everything is correct as we go, while also checking. See, my sat nav seems to have changed. My navigation seems to have changed as well. The route advisor. Is it? I'm trying to remember what button it is to press it now. Is it that one? Yeah, that's how I like it. So it's like the minimal design there. You don't want to see all the extra buttons at the bottom. I know what most of them do anyway. I know what the important ones do. Alright, so we go left here. We're on red. So while we stopped, we'll have a quick look. What is it we're towing? Car parts. £20,000. Oh, wrong one. I meant to press F5 to go back to the navigation screen. Right, so we can go now. And... Ooh, gotta remember this truck's longer than Euro Truck. I've just been playing Euro Truck, so I'm probably gonna mess this up because I'll be in like Euro Truck mode, you know what I mean? Oh, I have a new email. We'll have to wait to read that. Now let's see if we can actually get on the freeway. Or we're going to have to slow down. No, no, can go, go, go. Everyone's actually moved over. I don't know whether they've moved over or whether they were just in the other lane anyway. But either way, that was good. So we've got a 55 mph speed limit. Now I can't remember what my key bindings are on this profile, but I've been playing around with some key bindings on other profiles. Mainly to do with the cruise control. So it's easier to change the speed or continue if we do have to brake for any reason. So now we've got it set at 53. Oh, I wasn't watching. I was not watching what I was doing. Whoops. Oh, and yeah, I just turned the engine off. Okay, so my key bindings are completely different, and we have completely missed where we have to go. This is just a great run so far. Let's see if we can do a U-turn on here without crashing. Without crashing into that car would be nice. And let's see if we can just inch our way out. Go on. Ah, there we go. Oh. I was going to say, it seems a little bit skew-if there. Right. So, back on track. Did I actually feel something hit me, Ned? No, probably not. Back on track. Now we can actually turn the way that we were meant to. So that's me kind of concentrating on setting the game up. Should do that before I start recording. God's sake. Says we've got 5 hours and 14 minutes ETA. So it's not too long. But it looks like we're going through this nice... actually, I think we're in California now, aren't we? This nice Californian desert. With the mountains in the back. Right, yeah, so after this journey, I will set my key bindings to what I'd like. Oh, look, tumbleweed. When I first played this game, I think it was this road, actually, this exact road. You know, when I first played this game, on my personal profile rather than this one, and with speeding, might want to slow down a little bit. And I think it might have been this exact road, actually. Saw tumbleweed, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, that looks amazing. You know, it's just little details like that that make this game beautiful. It's really nice. So, what's the sat now? The cruise control is set at 54. Okay, so that's right. No, I do have... Sorry, I just hit the microphone then. I do have the cruise control set up so that when I press the plus and minus keys on here, I can change the speed it's set at. I've got that setting it for it to change it by 1 mile an hour so far. Might be easier with 5, seeing as all the speeds here are done in 5 miles an hour. But it's just so that if I set it and it's just like 1 mile an hour below the speed limit and I want to go at the speed limit, I can do. That was a nice car, actually. Quite like that. And this is like the roller coaster road. I like to think of it as. Yee! And then go around here without crashing into the barrier or crossing the road too much. There we go. So I have a little bit of an update as to my kind of personal life. Let's slow down a bit for this because this seems a little bit windy. And we're going to discover something. A recruitment agency. Ooh. So I may be applying for a job, still at the same place that I work at now. But it's just a different role of job. But it means that I might not have as much time anymore because I'll have to do a lot more shifts. There'll be a lot more hours that I actually have to work, and there will also be You know, strange hours like evenings and weekends, which I don't really do at the moment now. So if I do apply for it and I do get it, I may have to rework a schedule. There might be a few less videos, there might be the same amount of videos. I might just have to kind of rework when I do all my recording and stuff. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Now, where is it we're actually going to? Is it Bakersfield? No, because we've been here. Fresno. Which I believe is just the other side of Bakersfield. It's the next town. And we need to go over. Luckily that truck's a little bit slower behind us. Or whatever that was. I didn't really pay attention to what it was. Oh, we probably don't want to speed. That's probably why it was going slower than us. Look at that big sign. Welcome to Bakersfield. Even though we're just leaving. Maybe it's got it on the opposite side as well. Has it? Yeah. Right, so we've got a right turn up here. Is that onto a interstate freeway, or I don't know what the different road types are called in America. Or is it onto like one of the desert roads? Might be onto a desert road. I know it is onto a freeway. It just didn't seem like it from what I could see at the time. It looks like it's been raining here. Like the tarmac looks damp. Now, are we going to be able to get on? Oh, that was close. So let's see if we can get up to speed. We've got 2 hours 34 minutes, so I presume it must be the next town. Fresno. Is it showing this lane or the next lane? Oh look, there's a plane. We'll go into the next lane anyway, because we're going to overtake this truck. Quickly over behind this Prius. That looks like a Prius, doesn't it? Yeah, Fresno, this lane, by the looks of it. Oh, we are speeding a little bit. Whoops, might want to slow down. Because we don't want a £1,000 fine right now. Oh, so we could have stayed in the other lane behind that truck, but we were coming up to it anyway. We were getting close to it. But we can go back over now. Just in case there is any cars faster than us that want to pass. Don't want to annoy the other drivers on the road. Don't annoy the AI. Maybe it will learn that it hates me and make my life a misery even more than it already does. It's actually getting dark quite early, actually, 6 PM, and it's already getting dark. It looks quite cloudy out here, actually. There's a train going past. So I have been playing some Train Simulator 2016 as well, which seems fun, seems alright. Graphics could be a little bit better. You know, maybe they need to learn a thing or two from the SES graphics team. But yeah, it's a good game. There is a DLC that runs along the line along which I live. It doesn't actually stop at my hometown station. It goes past it, even though my hometown is quite like a main town. But it goes past it anyway. But I might actually get the DLC just to see if it goes through the station. Or I'd like at least be going through stations that I recognise anyway. But the only trouble is the DLC costs just as much as the game does. So it's like buying the game again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game for a bit anyway. Learn how it all works and get used to everything. Right, I'm going to have to rev to get up here. Because I'm in automatic, I've got to make sure I use revs to get up the hill and not roll back. So with Train Simulator 2016, I'll make sure I'm really used to the game. And then obviously maybe wait till the Steam sale and then get the DLC. Although I have bought a few things on G2A, you know, things that I can't wait to save up enough money for, and so I go and buy them. It's an alright deal. It's seems a little bit dodgy, you know, if the key doesn't work. Although they do have a protection system, so if the key doesn't work, you get a refund. So that's good. That's a good thing. Let's go back into this lane. Yeah, there's actually a link for it down in the description. So if you want to check out some games or DLC maybe that you can't quite afford yet on Steam, so you want to buy a key from somebody, go and have a look. It's everything I've gotten so far works. So, and we're in Fresno. 3 out of 20 Californian places. Californian towns. Now, let's try this. I heard about this. That you can... Oh, no! Oh, well... I heard that you can actually go through red lights if you put your right hand indicator on. But... Right, let's not try that again on this profile. Because this profile, I actually want to make money. I heard that if you put your right hand signal on and just go through a red light in the right hand lane, it won't fine you. Obviously, whether it works or not, or it might have already been patched, who knows, you know. I'm going to push in front of this truck. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I'll have to try it on a different profile, I think. Just maybe my personal one. I don't know how much money I've got on there, to be honest. There we go. They have released as well the multiplayer for this, but there's still a few little bugs and things left, so I don't really want to play it too much right now. I mean, I did a job on there, and the time, because the time is kind of changed for the server time rather than client-side time, it kind of messed up the timing for the delivery. And even though I did a short delivery and I was on time, I was really on time, it said I was really late, like by 5 million minutes or something strange like that. So maybe once the time warps and things are kind of sorted out a little bit, maybe I'll play it a little bit more. So that's another recruitment agency, which is good for when we get round to hiring some drivers, but that won't be for a while yet because we don't even have our own truck yet. And to hire another driver, I'd have to buy another truck and a garage. Right, let's see, where are we going? So that'd be at least $120, and then I think garages are $180, so that's at least $300,000. Yeah, 100,000, not just $100. Sorry. Ah, look, car parts. That makes sense. Right, where would you like it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? So there's the play it safe here, or we could reverse it on into there, which I might actually try, because in Euro Truck there's a parking place that's a little bit like that layout, and I did it in my inverted steering challenge, and I did it really well. So I'm going to give it a go, and possibly try the same line as I did for Euro Truck. Even though now I'm in a left-hand drive, so it's a completely different view. And in fact, I don't think the wall is as close as that either. But I don't know. We'll give it a go. So I took it really sharp here, right, and then kind of swung it round. Nope. Nope. Obviously, the front of my trailer, front of my truck, and the size of the trailer is different, so it's not always going to work. Right, let's see if we can't almost save this. Don't do a really tight turn. No, it's not turned tight enough. Right, let's oh, no, not that way. If we come this way and forward a little bit. I don't know where the front wall is. There it is. Found it. Right, and now if we... Oh god. I'm not going to do this, am I? Right. If I just straighten up for now. And then... if I sort of come over here... that'll kind of give me space to maneuver the back of the trailer into position. Nope, not the map. It'll make me be able to do this. I'm not good at blindside reverses. Ooh, that's straight. That's in line. But I don't think I'm going to straighten up in time. But that did what I wanted it to. It's not going to let me have this, is it? No. So I kind of messed up with the straightening bit there. But... no, wrong way. I'll get there. I'll get there. Come on. Oh, look at that. It's too far the other way now. Right, let's straighten it up a little bit. If I turn the opposite way, it will straighten up. And now I've got it on the near side reverse, I might actually be able to do it. So we're going to want to turn this hard, I think. Because it's going to have to come to the right a little bit more. No, you know what? You know what? I completely messed this up, so I'm just going to skip that. I know we need the XP to level up. Maybe I should have picked the easy parking. But we have become level 2, or level 1. So we've got our first level. So what would we like to unlock? That is the question. I think we should unlock high value cargo. All cargo is valuable, but some loads are more valuable than others. Companies trust only proven experts to carry out these kinds of deliveries. As a reward, you will get 5% higher reward and 18% experience bonus. So I think we should go for that one for now. I think my 3 favourite ones are the long distance, high value and fragile cargo. Just in time, meh. Fuel economy again is meh. It just saves you fuel basically. And the hazardous cargo, that might be a fun one to try at some point in the future. But for now, that is it. So that was Barstow to Fresno. Yes, I do wish to apply those skill points. And we have our first skill. So let's have a look at these emails we've got. Need money, we can help. Visit your local banking centre. And we offer competitive rates up to £4,500 for a job. Ah, there we go. So, I've been Music Technician. This has been American Truck Simulator. And I'll see you on the next journey. Bye bye.